BTS Global News Tonight. Seoul, October 2025. The night in Seoul felt different. Beneath the glittering city lights and the rush of traffic, a new rumor once again shook the Korean entertainment world. Not about a new project, nor an international collaboration, but something far more personal, deeper, and for some armies, infinitely more moving. Fan theories claiming that Jimin's true love has finally been revealed. That it all began with a simple post on Weverse 3 days ago. A black and white photo, the night sky with a half moon hanging above Seoul's rooftops, and beneath it, just one sentence. When you are near, silence feels like a song. No emojis, no hashtags, no explanation. But for fans who have followed Jimin's journey for years, that sentence was more than poetry. It was a clue. Within an hour of the post, the hashtag and true love skyrocketed to the top of global trends. In less than 12 hours, theories upon theories flooded social media, dissecting every word, every small detail of that post, as if trying to unlock a long-hidden secret. Some fans believe that the words silence and song aren't just metaphors, but symbolize someone deeply meaningful to Jimin, someone who makes him feel peaceful without words, someone who's been by his side on stage, in practice, and even behind the scenes. And the name that kept surfacing most often? Jungkook. When Jimin wrote "Silence feels like a song," it's like he's describing how he always feels calm around Jungkook, wrote one ex-user from Brazil. Their post has now been viewed over 2 million times. They don't need to talk much. The way they look at each other already tells the story. Of course, the fandom world is never that simple. Others suggested a bolder theory, connecting Jimin's post to a secret project yet to be announced. Some speculate the line could be lyrics from a new BTS song, or even an unreleased solo track by Jimin. But what truly sent things spiraling was what happened 2 days later. Jimin and Jungkook spotted together at a small cafe in Itaewon. According to several fan sites, the two were seen sitting in a corner, wearing black hats and masks, yet still unmistakable. Jimin was laughing softly, while Jungkook, as always, occasionally looked down, fidgeting with his coffee cup. One cafe-goer claimed to have overheard Jungkook quietly say, "It's okay, Hyung. Don't worry." No one knows the context, but to many, that single sentence was like gasoline to an already burning flame. Local media quickly caught wind of the frenzy. Though HYB declined to comment, news outlets published ambiguous headlines such as "Jimin and Jungkook spotted in Itaewon, just hanging out or something more," and Jimin's mysterious post linked to Jungkook. But amid all the chaos, something subtler and more emotional began to unfold. Many longtime fans felt that Jimin's post wasn't about stirring rumors. It was a heartfelt confession, whether to someone specific or perhaps to the world itself. Those who followed Jimin know how often he conceals emotions behind his gentle smile, how he tends to carry feelings quietly. A thread on an international army forum analyzed Jimin's emotional journey, particularly his struggles in BTS's early years. Jimin has always spoken about love, the post read, but not romantic love in the ordinary sense. He talks about pure love, love for someone who makes him feel like he's enough as he is. And honestly, there aren't many people who could make him feel that way, except maybe Jungkook. That theory gained traction through countless small moments captured over the years. In one old BTS interview, when asked who made him feel safest, Jimin replied softly, "Someone who always watches quietly." Sitting next to him, Jungkook smiled faintly without saying a word. Meanwhile, in behind-the-scenes footage from Yet to Come in Busan, a camera caught Jungkook quietly placing a hand on Jimin's shoulder as he looked nervous before going on stage. No words, just a calm glance. For many, these are the moments that make the true love theory seem almost undeniable. Yet some fans worry the speculation may bring pressure. Several Korean fan accounts voiced concern that romantic rumors could affect the members. Jimin and Jungkook share a beautiful bond as brothers and colleagues, one major fan site admin wrote. Let's not ruin that with overreaching assumptions. Still, the fandom's passion for decoding hidden meanings hasn't waned. One viral TikTok analysis examined the cloud shapes in Jimin's photo, claiming they resembled an inverted infinity symbol, a metaphor for an eternal connection. The video's narrator said, "It's like he's saying their bond has no end." The clip has since garnered over 4 million views. Soon, the internet split in two. Some called it beautiful and poetic, others said it was overblown. Yet in the midst of it all, Jimin remained silent. He didn't delete the post, didn't reply to comments, didn't hint at anything new. The only visible change, his smile at the airport 2 days later, seemed softer, calmer. The following night, Jungkook went live on Weverse. He sat in a practice room, wearing a gray hoodie, speaking casually. But at the 17-minute mark, someone asked about Jimin's post. Jungkook paused, looking at the screen, then smiled faintly. "You guys think too much," he said with a laugh. But sometimes silence really does say everything. He looked into the camera longer than usual, as if he wanted to say more but couldn't. The moment was clipped, shared, and replayed across every platform. For many, that was confirmation enough that amidst all the noise of the world, there are two souls who understand each other in silence. That true love, in whatever form it takes, doesn't need to be declared, only felt through glances, smiles, and quiet presence. That night, social media overflowed with edits, theories, and quotes drawn from every jungkook moment ever recorded. One fan wrote, "Maybe love doesn't need a label, it just needs a feeling." Another said, "Whatever it is, we can all see it, the way they look at each other." The mystery remains unsolved, and maybe it should. Because for many, the beauty of love lies not in revealing its secret, but in knowing it exists quietly. Perhaps amidst the lights, the stage, and the screams of millions, Jimin has found what he's been searching for all along. Someone who makes silence feel like a song. Has his true love truly been revealed? The world may never know. But one thing is certain. Tonight, in the hearts of fans everywhere, that theory has become more than a rumor. It's a living story of two souls quietly writing their own poem between the flashes of stage lights and the whispers of time. And if tomorrow Jimin writes another cryptic message on Weverse, the world will wait again. Because sometimes, true love isn't meant to be understood, only believed. That a few days after the true love theory took over the world, Seoul began to feel like a new chapter in an unfinished drama. Streets around Gangnam were covered with Jimin birthday banners, while online, thousands of jungkook edits flooded timelines, from recompiled old clips to slow-motion eye contact analyses. But behind all the noise,